Yo, what's going on? Back with a video. A lot of y'all been asking about SEL. What is it like? How they doing? All that good stuff. So we're here to talk about it. With SEL, I honestly don't think they're doing anything different than what everybody else doing right now, man. It's slow, for real. Election season. Of course, in flatbed, it get kind of slow anyways, you know, going into the fall or the winter and stuff like that. This year, of course, probably won't be no different. You got a lot of stuff going on in the world. We just had I think it's a chemical explosion in Georgia. You got the people on the ports finna going on strike. There's just a lot going on. Election, economy. It's a lot going on, bro. So, as far as SEL, ain't nothing bad about SEL, honestly. Every company is gonna have their positives and negatives. Ain't nobody gonna be perfect, even if you're working for yourself. There's positives to it and negatives to it. So, I would like to say SEL probably has a little more freight than other people because it's under P&S, and they do get loads from P&S. I done haul P&S loads here like I did with Blair as well. I think I done haul a little more with SEL, excuse me, with SEL than I did with Black. But it's still slow. Like I said, they got loads, but sometimes the loads may not make sense. And all depend on where you stay too. I had a partner come over here. I think he's staying in some part of Texas. I'm not sure what part, but he was having a little bit of a hard time with the loads and stuff, trying to figure out what to get, what not to get, and how to get back home, because that can be a struggle too. Trying to figure out if you go home every week, trying to figure out what to get you back to the house. And everybody's different. I know I make my videos, I tell people the truth, but I stay in a different area than everybody too. I stay in North Alabama, which is a hot area. It's right off 65. No matter where I go, pretty much everything bring me right back to Alabama. And that's just how it is with flatbed or, you know, anything under P&S. If I go to Ohio, it's gonna shoot me right back down to Alabama. If I go to Texas, loads probably gonna shoot me back, you know what I'm saying, east. It might not necessarily be right to Alabama, but it can be from Texas to Mississippi, Texas to South Alabama, Texas to Arkansas. It's gonna shoot me back to that side, and then from there, you know, I just make my ways. But like I said, everybody's different. I can tell you what I do or whatever, but if I stay in Alabama, you stay in Mississippi, it could be a little different. Or if you stay in Florida, it could be a little different. I think they got stuff out of a lot of areas. It's just if you want to do it or not. Is it worth the pay or not? You know what I'm saying? Because they can offer you stuff, but is it worth taking and going to an area that might not be such a great area, and you got to deadhead somewhere, and then take that good load, but then, okay, it's getting later in the week. I got to try to get back to the crib if you go to the crib. So I got to try to find something that get me back to that area, and then the loads might not be going to that area, so there's a lot that play into it. But like I said, for me, it's decent. It's decent right now, slow, but decent in my area. But like I said, for me, I stay in North Alabama. There's a new core right by my house, and if it's slow enough, I just run out of Newport. If Newport's slow, I can deadhead to Birmingham. And if Birmingham's slow, I know for sure Millport, Alabama got some lumber. They got some lumber, and most of the time it go right to Tennessee. And for me, like I said, for me, they go right past my house. So I can get the load, Same day to load. I just deadhead down there, get it, drive to Tennessee, drop same day, come back home. If I manage my fuel right, all that good stuff, I can make a little profit off of it. But everybody ain't got that luxury. If you stay in, let's just say you stay in Arkansas, ain't nothing really around you like that. The probably nearest place that you pick up is 4 or 5 hours away, or whatever the case may be. That's tough to try to get down there in 4 to 5 hours, try to get somewhere, drop it off, and then make it back home or go to the. It's a lot that plays into it. And like I said, the whole time you managing fuel as well. So if I was anybody, if you just looking to move, I probably wouldn't move. But if you just hate your situation, just go in any situation, not necessarily with SEL. It can be anybody, knowing that everybody pretty much got the same problem, which is free. It ain't no different unless you got somebody that just directly dedicated in something, which with lease purchase or whatever, they pretty much ain't gonna put you on that dedicated. That's mostly company stuff. So if anybody did make a move, me personally, I would probably make a move to something company where they can give me something dedicated, where I know, okay, this is what I'm gonna be doing. It's consistent, and if it's not, y'all gotta pay me because you're company. So them days that I'm off or it's slow, you gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying? Layover or whatever the case may be. Y'all gotta pay me something. And usually companies or whatever, if you're on the company side, they give you minimums. So if the minimum is $1,100-$1,200 a week, then whether I work 2 or 3 days, that's what I'm gonna get. It's better than you on a lease truck and they ain't really got no loads. You're working all week trying to piece stuff together, and you may get a $300-$400 check, and you feel like you've been working your ass off all week to get a $300-$400 check. So, and it do happen. It's happened to me before. It ain't nothing new. I done been through it several times. I done been probably weeks without checks. 3-4 weeks without checks. You know what I'm saying? Probably months at least. Because I remember one time I first started, this when I had my personal truck. I think I was down like 6 weeks. At 6 weeks, no check. I done been there, man. I done been there. So it's a hard thing to do, trying to lease in this current situation right now. I'm not knocking nobody from it. Obviously, I'm still in it right now. In the winter time, what I do, honestly, I'll be looking at local stuff. If they'll let me run local, I'll run local. But if they don't have it available, I'll switch and probably go to like a company that just run local. Company side, like I said, you probably get a minimum pay. Where I'm at in North Alabama, they have some companies that consistent work, so I know I'll be working, so it won't be no problem. But like I said, if you're looking to jump into this right now, I probably wouldn't. But if you decide you do, you just don't care. If you got your own truck, or truck and trailer, you straight, because you ain't really got to worry about no payment. You just got to worry about the little overhead, and I think P&S probably got the best overhead when it comes to little stuff. Don't tell your mouth out when it comes to certain stuff. Say if you didn't have your own truck, if you come, get you a little regular Freightliner, bro. It ain't that special about it. You got a bed back here, you got a wheel and 2 seats. It ain't that special. It's $475, and I think they got maybe, cause mine is a 19, $475. I think one guy that I seen here recently, he got a red newer Freightliner, got some heated seats. He made me jealous. You know who I'm talking about too, cause he said watch him. But I think he said he was $500. So stay in that range. $500 or cheaper. Don't try to go out and get that Peterbilt or that KW. Probably look nice. It probably look nice, but do the same job. Pulling freight. And you ain't going over 65 miles per hour. And all of them. You ain't really getting nowhere. You looking cool, riding slow. That's it. In the Freightliner or the KW, the Peterbilt. And they got some Coronados over here too. It's a list for that, but I want to say they're in the 700s. They cool. I like one if that was cheap. If that was the same price as this, I'd probably be in one. But I don't want to be having no high payment and the freight slow and all that good stuff. And definitely don't lease a trailer, in my opinion. Do what you like. But I wouldn't lease a trailer if you got bills at home and you're trying to make stuff happen. Now, if you got a situation at home where you ain't really got to worry about nothing, hey, come lease you a nice truck. They'll give you probably one of them new ones too. With a new trailer, you know, the big bubbles with the axle lift up, get whatever you want. They'll give you whatever you want. If you ain't got no situation at home or you got some little something on the side that you do and ain't really worried about what the truck do, have it, dog. But it's cool over here, man. Like I said, slow. I'm gonna be honest about that. Slow. You'll find yourself deadheading maybe a few times a week out of a spot that you think is hot, but it's not. And if you don't want to go to certain areas, it sure enough will be a little hard. So it's alright, but it's slow. So that's what it is. It's slow. Election year, like I said, a lot going on in the world. So I will hold it down to next year. But if, like I said, if you just wanted to, just be prepared for it to be a little slow. If you can piece it together, if you're in a hot area, you can piece it together, make it happen. Make it happen. I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad they want to move. You want to make the move, make the move. I'm just letting you know, from my insight, it's a little slow. I stay in North Alabama. I got a friend that stay over by Columbus, Mississippi. Luckily for him, he paid the truck off, and he tried to run out of Columbus as much as he can. But even sometimes that's slow. I mean, he still got to piece that together. He got to be on his shit. Because if he running Columbus loads, he got to get up early, go get it, drop, come back over, try to load up the same day if they ain't got a line over there, or go home, be back in there early. So you gotta, when you running like that, you gotta be on your shit. You gotta be early. But yeah, man, it's like that everywhere. So everybody got the same problem as freight. But y'all take it easy. I'm down here in Florida. Drop this in the morning, go to Calvert, go back up towards Alabama, and roll with it like that. So y'all be easy, be safe, and try to hold it out through this year, man. It's gonna be a tough year to this end of the year, in my opinion. So, and it's probably gonna get worse from here. It's gonna be October tomorrow. Got 2 more months left of this, man. So we can hold it down and get through the year. I think we'll be alright. But we'll just have to see. Y'all take it easy and be easy.